What is happiness? It is wealth, success, stability, or it is something deeper, the feeling of overcoming the impossible, the triumph of the human spirit. Some say happiness is a destination, others say it's a journey, but for one man, happiness wasn't just a dream. It was something he had to fight for, against all the odds. This is the story of Chris Gardner, a man who refused to give up. San Francisco, early 1980s. The American dream is alive, but for Chris Gardner is slipping away. He is a father, a husband, a man chasing success, but life isn't making it easy. Chris has invested everything in a business venture, selling portable bone density scanners to doctors. He believes in the product, but there is just one problem. No one is buying. Every rejection, every closed door, every "I'm not interested" pushes him further into debt. Rent is overdue. Bills are piling up. His wife, Linda, is exhausted from working double shifts just to keep them afloat. The tension grows, the argument starts, and one day she leaves. Now, Chris is alone, left to raise their 5-year-old son, Christopher, on his own. A father with nothing to offer but love and hope. But will that be enough? Just when everything seems lost, an opportunity appears, an internship at a prestigious stock brokerage firm, Dean Whitton Reynolds. Chris knows nothing about finance, stocks, or Wall Street. He only knows one thing: he has to make this work. But there is a catch: the internship is unpaid. 6 months of grueling competition, working against others with degrees, connections, and security, while he has nothing but a dream. But Chris isn't just competing for a job, he is competing for survival. Determined, he wakes up before sunrise, drops his son off at daycare, and spends his days making cold calls, studying, and pushing harder than anyone else. He doesn't have money for taxis, so he runs, literally runs, from one meeting to another. One day, he comes home to find the locks changed. Evicted, homeless, now Chris and his son are left with nowhere to go. They sleep in a subway, restrooms, shelters, and even a church. They wait in line for food, carrying their belongings in plastic bags, trying to hold on to a sense of normalcy. And through it all, Chris never lets his son see him break. He tells bedtime stories. He makes their struggles feel like an adventure. He refuses to let Christopher believe they are poor, because to Chris, they are only in a transition. This isn't the end of the story, it's just a chapter. But behind closed doors, in the silence of the night, the weight of it all becomes unbearable. The pressure, the hunger, the fear, and yet he keeps going. 6 months pass. The final day of the internship arrives. The interns wait, nervous, anxious. Only one will be chosen. Chris walks into the office, expecting yet another disappointment, and then the words come. "We would like to offer you a job." For a moment, he doesn't speak. His eyes well up, he fights back tears, nodding in disbelief. This isn't just a job, this is hope, this is victory, this is proof that perseverance, no matter how impossible things seem, can change everything. Chris walks out of the office, lost in emotion. He steps onto the crowded streets of San Francisco, blending into the rush of people. But this time, it isn't just another struggling man. He's a man who made it. Chris Gardner's story is not just about success. It's about resilience. It's about never giving up. It's about pushing through every no until you finally hear a yes. It's about a father's love, a man's determination, the fight for dignity and happiness in a world that often seems unfair. Because happiness isn't just given, it's earned, it's pursued, and sometimes the journey to happiness is the hardest part. So, whatever struggle you're facing, whatever dream you're chasing, remember Chris Gardner's story. Keep pushing, keep believing, keep moving forward, because happiness is out there, and it's worth the pursuit.
Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something. Not even me. All right?
All right.
You got a dream, you got to protect it. People can't do something themselves. They want to tell you you can't do it. You want something, go get it. Period.